This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about nigga Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto. Crypto, no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought.
Wall Street P, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Every day, hit the like, subscribe. Talking about going on a ride, going to the moon, and damn, we're going soon. What kind of ride? Well, we have two ways, obviously up and down. We've been going around sideways. Crypto news for you every day. So if you would hit the like, hit the subscribe, baby. We always do this for you. Come live. It's been about a day, so if you would just hit that bell, all notification right there. That would be great. Hit the like button and we're ready to go. Google partners with Coinbase to accept crypto payments for cloud services. The tech giant will also use Coinbase's custody service, Coinbase Prime. So big win for the cryptocurrency and Coinbase, of course. Please, if you have not hit the like button, make sure you do so. It's very important. We come up to you every day, and one day, maybe not today, but one day in 2024, as we're saying about 300 days from now, many of us can be walking casually through town, holding Bitcoin for years. Yes, buy the dip, have a sip. I'm going to talk to you big today, though. There's a lot of things I'm pretty concerned about. Don't talk about it too often. And yes, the CPI report, they're going to comes out tomorrow, if I do remember. Right now, how the DXY, how that's currently going to build up to something. Why I think 119 here is going to be the resistance level we hit. And then perhaps we could find ourselves getting over this hellhole of a fall that we've been doing. So currently right now we do have on the weekly for Bitcoin. Yes, I want to talk about Bitcoin. It's very important. I'm going to talk about Ethereum and how this 83.5% move from all the way from, let's see, Monday, the 4th of December, 2017, we touched a high of 20,000. Bitcoin was flurrying. Everyone was excited. It was going to the moon, they thought. And then, bam, we had an 83.5% drop-off. Went all the way down from 20,000 to 3,000. Many people said Bitcoin was dead. They said boring sideways. Actually didn't know what would happen next. And then they realized there's a cycle. And we started building up. And what we have today is where we are for Bitcoin. So currently, to show you this chart and what has happened, if we continue the 83% and a half fall, ladies and gentlemen, that would take you roughly to the 11,000. Now, it's not always that simple, not always that kind of a way. I don't think that that's going to be the exact number. But if I currently was to look at this technical analysis and check this out, I do have a weekly falling wedge coming in. If I don't expect to break this falling wedge and come out, as it's usually a bullish pattern, and we did not see the bottom yet, we could most likely see something break down to this side here, getting this descending triangle pattern on much shorter time frames, of course. So the weekly is in. I don't want to scare nobody or startle no one at all, but it's pretty clear today, right now, to me, is that 18.5, that price we had here, 18,500. If we don't hold that price, we're in deep doo-doo. So what do we want to do is the weekly. What has to happen for the week? Well, we have have to finish this monthly candle, perhaps, is the bigger thing to pay attention to. So what am I saying here is this monthly, and we've had many, many months in the green over and over for October, as you know, in the previous history. Many, many times September was always a red, and then the next month was green, then the next month was green. As you can see, that happened over and over, and then the next month was green. It was a nice one. It can break. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is definitely going to happen. So we have Kenneth in the house, Sean, Philip, and Anwar telling you what may happen. We could get a downward fall, repeat somewhere to here. And what is happening is 10 months, ladies and gentlemen. We have not seen this in 10 months. So please pay attention to the weekly chart. Look at this right here. Monday, December 2014 of 2020. So actually, it's a little further. This resistance that we are having is currently 2 years ago. So currently 2 years ago, this current resistance, well, we're going to find ourselves finding support. Should be a very, very bullish pattern. So that's a bullish sign right there in itself. Why I think we may not find and touch the bottom of that 11,000, but it is still in the cards. So if you don't dollar cost average out, this is really going to hurt. Pay attention to some of the indicators and why this may be. But I'm just coming to you to understand, yes, a lot of people said, oh, hey, pay attention to the last few times, right? When we're down here on this RSI level, which was in 2015, then 2018, and then perhaps even all the way into the 2020. Well, we're somewhere in this range again, and each time that started something significant to the upside. So this is why everyone is kind of saying, do we break out of this falling wedge or not? I'm trying to say we do, because everybody, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon if it is for you. Jay Creek in the house. I did have someone say good afternoon, so I don't know where you're from, but currently in the Eastern time, it's 7 o'clock Eastern time right now, New York. But what I do see happening is that this is what's left to move on. Now, we could get a quick fall, and this is what I'm trying to prepare you fall. It's very exciting and very funny, no pun intended. I meant to say getting you ready for this. Prepare you for either this fall or this breakout on this falling wedge that we have. So getting into Ethereum now, just trying to explain to you that's what could happen. Now, if that's what happens, then this is what's going to happen for the Ethereum price. Now, we could reach down to the bottoms here again. It can happen. I want people to understand this is a possibility. Another falling wedge from the all-time highs on Ethereum. What we're going to pay attention to is, do we break down? If we're going to continue to break down and come up and through, you're going to get a dead cat bounce even there. This is going to take a while to come through, and then finally we're done and we will break through. So this is your next scenario for Ethereum. Ethereum could come all the way down to $487. We're talking about $500. Would be devastating, would suck, but this can very well happen. As you see, Ethereum came all the way in that time frame that I was telling you with Bitcoin at 20,000. It came 1,300 where we are now, and then came all the way down and it died to $67. So it could happen. It's very high volatile waves, but I do expect us to maybe bounce off here. So why I think we could. So two scenarios, like I said, that's the one scenario all the way down to $487. What would then happen? Well, we would never see that. Maybe it could bounce off 1,000, and then we're out of there. So you got to watch the bouncing levels. Very, very scary. We could break out of this falling wedge even here. So you do have three different scenarios. I know it sounds insane, but you better get prepared for either one of them to happen. Why? Well, this economy is in the shitter. We already know that. There is no sugarcoating that, and now you need to pay attention to the levels. This is Ethereum. If you were interested, what may be happening is something similar to this pattern, and all I do, like I said, it's not to say, oh, I was right. It's just to prepare you. So what we're doing here is finding ourselves breaking out of a falling wedge, which ultimately could be the bottom here, 1,038 or the 487, either one I don't want to happen. We could, like I said, be finding support right now on this falling wedge and break out. It's now time for Bitcoin to shine. I don't know if people understand that. Fighting against inflation and things that we did, it doesn't have to repeat the patterns. And like I said, if it's not going to repeat the pattern, then 83.5% is not going to continue here as well. So that means we could be done falling right here at the 18.5-ish, which was new higher lows we're hoping to continue from here. So we'll see what happens. What else will happen? Like I said, we'll continue to fall if the DXY is going up. The narrative for everything is down, and then a lot of people are Cardano holders. Cardano, and I hate to break it to you, Cardano will then see itself falling somewhere all the way down to 20 cents. So a lot of people may not be happy to hear this. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but starting to break down and falling into these ranges I don't particularly like. You'll see the first drop come all the way back down to 34 cents. And then after that, once we won't be able to hold the 34 cents on a daily candle, you'll then find yourself automatically coming down straight to the 20 cents. It's a pretty sad thing. So crypto, I don't know, you're either dollar cost averaging in, you're either sitting on the sideline waiting for the biggest fall of your life to see, or you're just having fun watching everyone cry and see what they're doing here. But we're clearly falling down to support here. We had this beautiful support for how long? Let's see, we had it for October 3rd. We broke through, obviously, for the last 9 days now, and it's been here for about 6. So we've only been here for 6 days. It's pretty sad. 6 days. Yeah, I'm a mess. I didn't mean to say that. May 2nd, so it's a big difference. 6 months, excuse me. 5 to 6 months, we've been finding support at the 42, 43 cents. Finally broke through. We're going to find ourselves to 34 and then all the way to 20 cents. So you can imagine, these are some of the things that are happening here. It's really a shame. So you got to pay attention to what is coming up. If we do break through the 34, it could be the bottom, but like I said, if we continue to come through here and don't land a nice support level for a little bit, it will come next down to here. So I don't know what to tell you. Don't shoot the messenger, ladies and gentlemen. I do need you to hit the like and subscribe, but this is what Bitcoin is looking to do, and it's a shame. 83% fall. If we do it again, like I said, that's finding yourself around 11.6. I think we could come all the way down to 13,000 in the zone and then come back, but 18.5, ladies and gentlemen, we must hold the 18.5. If we do so, then we're out of the woods and we're okay. We're waiting for the weekly to finish. What is that? 4 days and 1 hour. So 8 o'clock Eastern Time, New York, we come live for you all the time as best we can. We'll make sure that when this weekly is over on the Sunday, coming up this Sunday, we're going to talk about this, and we must stay above this price. So I'm going to end the channel. I'm going to end the chat. Please hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate everyone's time. This is hard work for you. I come live, and if we can get to the 19.5, and that's why I'm going to circle it and let you know. 19,500, ladies and gentlemen. If we could turn this green candle, this red candle green that I'm going to put right there. As you can see here for the weekly, ladies and gentlemen, we must turn this to a green candle. Finish above 19,500 for the Bitcoin price. So till the next video, my name is Wall Street Pete. Sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, you hit the bell, all notification. Please share it with a friend. None of it is financial advice. Just a gentleman that does his own homework, and I suggest you start doing so. The crypto space, we're waiting for Bitcoin itself to fight this inflation and finally come through as it should. But remember, technical analysis will take you only so far. The rest of the market, once we have this big crisis, there's nothing we can do. So we're waiting for that DXY to come through, the Dixie. Once she starts halting there, I do believe we're going to find ourselves in a much better spot. So please hit the like and subscribe. I'll see you to the next video. Be safe, my friends, ladies and gentlemen. Take care.